Dear videographer, does your career feel like you're stuck in Los Angeles traffic where you're going, stop, going, stop, going, stop, where your revenue looks something like this, where you're going, getting money, and then stop. You're going, getting paid, and then it's nothing. And then you're going, getting paid, and then your bank account goes down. Right? If that's you, and instead you want your revenue to look something like this, where over time the number in your bank account goes up and to the right. If so, that's what I aim to help you do in this video. Hi, my name is Kushik Ahmad. I'm the creator of the Cinema Marketing Cheat Code, an agency/coaching program that focuses on helping videographers generate multiple six figures and beyond within a year's time by sharing with them how to make actual impact with their videos. How do you actually get tangible, measurable results with your videos? How do you generate leads and sales for businesses using your video? That is what we do. Okay, so hopping on into this video, if your revenue looks like this, where again, things are really slow and then you get paid, and then you have weeks or maybe months of famine, and then you're kind of working, trying to get paid again, and it's just like the cyclical thing, and you just never quite get out of it and really just exponentially grow your business. Well, here's what you're most likely doing. I'm going to break down what you're most likely doing, and then I'm going to break down what you need to be doing if you want your revenue to look like this. Okay, so this comes from a lot of experience. It comes from being in your position and actually having my revenue look like this. Okay, so I'm telling you this from experience. Most likely what you're doing is you're spending weeks, months DMing people, posting on sites like Thumbtack or Craigslist. You're sending out proposals to different people, and what's happening is that you're getting ghosted sometimes. Some people don't even respond to you. Other times you get no's, right? You make it all the way to like a sales conversation and you hear a no, and you're hearing one or a few rare yeses. And when you do, it's like hip hip hooray, you get paid, bank account number goes up, and then you go out there and you create the content. And then once you're done delivering the content, right, which will take you a few days, maybe even weeks, well then guess what? After you're done doing that, then you're going back in, you're starting all over, right? The momentum isn't there, so you have to start all over. You have to take that snowball and push it up the freaking mountain, right? So you're spending weeks, months DMing people again, posting on Thumbtack, posting on Craigslist, sending out proposals, and then again, you're getting a bunch of no's and one or few yeses, and then you're getting paid, and you're creating content, and just it's a cyclical thing. And so that again is why your revenue literally looks like this, okay? And so again, I'm telling you this from experience because I've been there, I've done this. So the first thing is that if you don't want your revenue to look like this, then you have to stop doing this, because this machine is broken. This machine just does not work. Okay, I can confidently tell you that this will never get you to multiple six figures and beyond. And even if it does, and you're a workaholic and you're very talented, you're going to burn out in due time. Okay, that's just the reality. Okay, so if on the other hand, again, you want your revenue to look like this, basically what you have to do is you have to basically build a machine that I'm going to share with you. And this machine that I'm going to share with you is the same machine that multiple 7, 8, 9, 10 figure businesses use. And as they say, success leaves behind clues, right? So what we should do is we should analyze what these very successful businesses are doing and simply try to model what they're doing, come as close as possible, right? And so I'm going to prove to you that the machine that I'm about to share with you, that if you simply build it and implement it, your revenue will go like this, because this is the same machine that multiple 7, 8, 9 figure businesses have in there as well, right? This is what they're implementing as well. Okay, so basically what has to happen is, this part where you're spending a lot of time and energy here, this has to be automated. Okay, so you have to be able to get eyeballs on autopilot, right? And what I mean by that is, like, every single day, hundreds of thousands of people that are your ideal customer, your ideal avatar that you want to work with, they have to be hearing about you. They have to hear about your offer. You as a videographer, as a content creator, they need to be hearing about you all day, every day, in your sleep. You need to be able to get that across, and you can't do that if you're doing something like this. So again, as you see, it says eyeballs on autopilot. Keyword here is autopilot. The second thing that needs to happen is you need to be able to get leads on, again, autopilot, right? This needs to be automated. So every single day, you're able to get names, email addresses, phone numbers on autopilot. This has to be on automation. And then what you have to do is you have to be able to nurture these people, right? So be a good human person and build that know, like, trust. Start a conversation, and you have to do it systematically, right? So every single day, for example, from this time to this time, you're doing calls, you're having conversation, you're sending, Loom videos and explaining your process, and you're answering questions, right? You have to have a systematic process. You have to systematically nurture these leads. And then what you have to do is you're going to sell them, right? If you simply have this machine on autopilot, well, what you're going to do is you're going to be selling a certain percentage of these people that are going to make it this far into your machine. And here's where most videographers stop. Even the ones that are, have the ability to do something like this, or they do it manually like this, what they do is they stop. here. They sell the prospect and that is it. It's a one and done situation. You can't do that because this isn't where the money is made. The money is made here in the upsell, right? You have to be able to upsell your clients and customers, okay? And just to prove to you that this isn't something I'm pulling out of my ass, what I want you to do is I want you to consider for this machine, I want you to consider these brands like Nike and Adidas and Tesla and Apple and, you know, all of these different brands. What are they doing? Let's consider, for example, Apple. Apple is getting eyeballs on autoplay. Every single day you're seeing commercials from Apple, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, you're seeing YouTube ads, you're seeing TV commercials. Every single day they are getting new eyeballs. And every single day, guess what? They're getting leads. I'm willing to bet that you're on an Apple email list right now. Chances are you visited Apple's website, you visited some site, and guess what? You input your contact information and you became a lead. And then guess what? You got nurtured, okay? So I'm willing to bet that if you're watching this right now, chances are you've watched a YouTuber in the past talk about the new A1 chip and the new MacBooks. You've talked about, you know, the newest features of the iPhone, right? You're constantly getting nurtured, right? You're seeing this content. You're going, this sounds interesting. Could this add value to me? And then you go out there and you buy that, for example, laptop, right? You go out there and you buy that MacBook. You go out there and you buy that iPhone. You go out there and buy those headphones. But guess what? You don't just buy one of them, right? After, you know, your MacBook becomes outdated here in a few years' time, you'll go out there and you'll buy another laptop. You'll buy another MacBook. Or maybe if you buy a MacBook, you'll get inundated in it. You'll become a part of their system, and you'll get the iPhone and you'll get the headphones and whatever it is. You'll get more products from them. So consider your value. Your value isn't simply, you know, the few $1,000s that you bought that laptop, that MacBook, but the money that you spend over the course of years with them. I can confidently tell you that, you know, you're probably worth tens of thousands of dollars to Apple. And guess what? It's not just Apple. It's all these companies. It's Nike. It's Adidas. It's Gatorade, right? How many Gatorade drinks have you drank, right? You didn't just buy one Gatorade drink. You drank many of them. And you constantly got nurtured by, you know, hearing other people, seeing at football games. You saw them. You saw commercials, right? The system is there. The machine is there. It's all of these multiple 7, 8, 9, 10-figure businesses, right? And so again, success lays behind clues. And so if these companies, the 1% of the 1% of the 1% are doing this, then you have to do that. You cannot do what the 99% are doing, right? The 1% are the 1% because they refuse to do what the 99% are doing. And this is what the 99% are doing. So you have to stop doing this and you have to start doing this, right? And so the question becomes, well, how do you actually do this, right? Tactically, how do you do this? Well, I'll share with you how we do it, and then you can kind of run with that if you'd like, right? And so what we do is basically we offer our videos for free to business owners as long as they're willing to pay us $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 plus per month to run ads with our videos, with our photos, right? So that is our offer. That is what we offer to the marketplace, and we specifically work with business owners. And so what we do is we get eyeballs on autopilot. How do we get eyeballs on autopilot? Well, what we do is we come in here and we run Facebook and Instagram ads. We run TikTok ads. And what we're doing is we're targeting business owners that have shown an interest in videography as well as advertising. So right out the gate, we know that these are business owners, so they've got money. We have the ability to generate some revenue for them, some profit for them, and we understand that they are interested in video as well as advertising. So like that's who we target, right? And we're getting eyeballs on autopilot. Remember, it has to be on autopilot. We're not DMing these people, we're not messaging these people. It's on autopilot. And guess what? Because our offer is so good, a free video with the purchase of our marketing services, well, guess what? These business owners see that like catnip because, again, we're targeting the right people through advertising. They swipe up on our ad, and then they become a lead. Now, how do we get them to become a lead? Well, basically what we have is we have this opt-in page, right? We have this opt-in page. We've got some content here. We've got a video business card here. What we do is we get their name, their email, and their phone number. And then what we do is we get them redirected to this page right here, which is an application page where we basically use it to filter out, bad leads. We unqualified people. And then what we do is we use this last page where this is crafted specifically to get these business owners to contact us, to reach out to us, right? And so that's our system. We're getting eyeballs on autopilot through advertising, and then we're using our funnel to get these leads and then getting them to reach out to us so that we can start that nurturing process, right? Once these business owners, they DM us, they reach out to us, well, then guess what? We can start a conversation with them and hop on a discovery call with them and then start building that know, like, trust. And then what we do is we actually sell them, right? We take these business owners, the ones that are willing to pay for advertising as long as we're able to do that commercial for free, the ones that offer works for, we sell it to them, right? We say, hey, Mr. Business Owner, here's a free video commercial as long as you're willing to pay us $1,000 to $3,000, and a certain percentage of them are going to say yes. And then what we do is it's real estate rental business, right? We're getting paid every single month. We're not just getting paid once for our video. Every single month, we're running ads, we're generating leads, we're generating sales for them, so they continue to pay us. So it's not a one and done situation where you create this video and you're getting paid a few $1,000 for it. It's like, no, we get paid every single month. Okay, so hope that all makes sense. This is the machine that we use, and it's modeled after these multiple 7, 8, 9, 10 figure businesses that are doing, they've got the exact same machine built out, and that's how they're selling their products and services. So basically, the main takeaway here is that if your revenue, again, if your revenue looks like this, and you want it to stop, and you want to finally have revenue that looks like this, then the truth is that take a deep, hard look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you doing this? Because if you are doing this, the first step is to stop doing this, and the second step is to start, utilize a system like this, build a system like this out. Okay, so I hope that all makes sense. Hope you got value from this one. That's all I've got for you for now. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.